The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Going on 4th. Here's Lawrence. He fits it through the middle. And as we kind of expected, it does not work out. So we're surprised to see him go for it. They're headed off after they turned it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressive from this defense. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. Through the middle. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders go up 6-0 here in the first. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jaguars nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go. Hey, Soko, here we go.
Lawrence with it on 1st. He's got it deep downfield. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
First down, Jaguars.
Lawrence to throw it. Completes another one to Thomas. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Jaguar first down.
First down throw. Lawrence escapes the pocket. Finds his running back. This is Bashal Tutu. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Second down give to Tutu. Defender gets to him right on the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
So now here's 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On 4th down, here's Lawrence. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 1-point game. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And they're going to be setting up shop well shy of where a touchback would have been, Brock, as he's driven out at the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Inside.
Rogers here off the play action. Caught, nice gain left side. Free inside the 30. To the 10. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take the lead on the first play of the drive. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Looking quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 28-yard line.
From the 28. Hits his running back. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down.
1st down, Jacksonville.
Tootin gets it from the gun. Up to the races, middle of the field. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars trim the lead to 1.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break.
Coming in from the right, and they blocked it! They blocked it! Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Things trim back down to a single point block as they send this off and away. Chooses to bring this one out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Get 300.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
He was brought down by Emmanuel Mosley.
This is Genty on 2nd. Through the 2nd level at the 40. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And he'll give back a small bit of what he just ripped off as they take him down behind the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over it.
319.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Caleb Ransom.
Intercepted by the Jaguars. They'll take over first.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Tackle back at the 28-yard line.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
23.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And how about this, Bronk? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
12 yards on the play, but it's 3rd down.
Lawrence working from the gun. He lost it deep left. Brought in inside the 20. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
A gain of 47 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Easy. Hey, kill.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. This one's caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. Offense and Lawrence getting ready for this 2-point try.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
19. Raiders, 14.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, 88.
Play action with Rodgers. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
And off to Genty. And that's good for a few. He brings up 3rd down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. He puts some power on a deep one left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Travis Hunter reels in the pick. And the Jaguars will take over at the start of the next quarter. It's a big momentum. Swing on the final play of our opening quarter. It's the Jaguars setting the pace so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They'll have it a little short of midfield.
Ralph, son, this is 11. Silver.
Throwing on first down, Lawrence. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
30 left.
First and goal. Here's Tootin. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's second and goal.
Go.
Lawrence in the pistol. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Hey, kill. Here we go.
Lawrence on third and goal. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So Lawrence lining the Jaguars up. They're going for 2.
The Jaguars will line up.
He's going to throw this one. And that pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10.
Blue 58.
Off play action, Rodgers. Finds him on the crossing route. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. And he's in, touchdown. The Raiders make it a 1-score game in the first half. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders get it back to within 6.
27, Raiders 21.
Wow, down by just a score, a lot of game to go, but look here, it's an onside try. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. All right, I'm going to need your expertise here, Brock. You don't ever really call an onside kick there on a whim, do you? That had to be pre-planned, right?
Yeah, I think that was on the table well before they scored the touchdown, but here's the problem.
Ooh, I'm quick there. They bring him to the turf. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
Easy. There we go.
Trying again, following the set. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. But cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Third and long for him here. toward the sideline, and he's got it.
Lawrence's pass.
And that nice catch not going to translate into a new set of downs just yet. The stop is made in time to make it 4th and short.
Brings up 4th down.
Pressure coming for Lawrence. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by the Ole Miss rookie. And the Raiders have it as he reports the first interception of his young career.
Lawrence's pass.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Get inside.
Straight ahead with Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Rodgers here from the gun. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
319.
Throwing on 3rd and long. That's complete to Bowers outright. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down to the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver to the goal line. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Raiders tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
Raiders 28, Jaguars 27.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
On 1st down, they'll run. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
20-19.
Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. Buying some time left. The throw is caught. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job. Good completion.
Offense up to the line fast.
Loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Now here's Rodgers. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. The kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow their lead to 8.
Raiders 31, Jaguars 27.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Bigsby with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Running from the pistol, it's Tootin. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
A gain of 12. And the Jaguar 1st down.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Also begun. Brings up 2nd
From the shotgun, Lawrence.
The 32-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Getting out to his left. Now he takes it. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hand off to Tootin. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Dump off caught by his back. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
A gain of 5. 1st down, Jaguars.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He's got it near the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
And okay, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. And goal coming up from the 7.
Red on red. Hey, Sokos, hot. 11, Agate. Go straight.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Lawrence working from the gun. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Brian Thomas Jr., his intended target. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
You know, it's tough to succeed a linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Hey, go. Hey, stop.
One final shot before the half. And he scores! It's a Jacksonville touchdown! The Jaguars reduce the deficit to just 2 before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Well, this would certainly change those halftime conversations, partner. They're going for 2 in the tie here.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
11. Hey, kill.
Lawrence is going to try and throw. And there it is. He makes the play in the end zone. And with no time remaining, they tie this game up as we head into halftime locker rooms. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
We got ourselves quite a game today, a tie game coming into this third quarter. And what you're looking for is a little instant jolt of momentum coming out of the locker room. And that return might just be the spark that leads to that momentous fire.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Gets a loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 33-yard line.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. They motion the slot man right. He picks up 9 on some quality running there, and that brings up third down. Working quickly here. On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Those are the hurry-up offense here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. That's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Lawrence facing 3rd and long. He throws it deep to the left side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Darian Porter. And the Raiders get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate. There's always a moment in the second half, especially when one of these teams makes a big play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to is the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
158! Inside! Hoto, over here!
Another give here to Jency. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, keeps that defense honest.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
319!
Back to Jency. That short gain is enough for him to set it down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. Pass it down close. Touchdown. The Raiders grab the lead on their first series of the half. That one right down the middle. Jaguars kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Tootin headed left. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Big game going, and Thomas snags another. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. This is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Brian Thomas Jr. A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
Third down, Lawrence to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit blocked, and it's incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it. Before they snap it on 4th and inches, they call timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of a yard. 1st down, Jacksonville.
With it on 1st. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he's keeping it again. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's got it inside the 10. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
From the red zone now. Pressure comes, and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. Offense up to the line fast.
2nd down and goal.
Another try following the sack. They're on him again. He goes down again. And back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at 3rd and goal.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
A 38-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
319.
Oh, he taps it quick for the receiver coming across here. And he stops, so that's going to take us to the end of the third. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Giving this to Genty. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Like the turnaround his last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down.
Hey, here we go.
Play action. Here's Smith. Okay, now, the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on third, Smith. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They are now set for first and 10.
Las Vegas.
To give up the guns, it's Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Genty on the draw. And this is going to bring up third down, Brock. He elected to bounce it outside. Picked up 3.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
58, go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
He'll throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders now lead by 10. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. Up the middle, and somebody blocked it. Ooh, and too, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick.
You know, it really does, Kate. When you see that point blocked, it just deflates. You feel like the whole sideline gets deflated, but I'll tell you what else it does. It puts a little seed of doubt and thought into your kicker and your special teams, and you hate that. You really do. You want those guys playing with as much confidence as your offense and defense is, so making sure you get your kicker right and that special teams unit right, that's going to be hugely important here down the road.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Jaguars
To throw it on 1st down. He's got Thomas on the slant. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Working quickly here.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
To throw here on 1st down. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
From the 32. Looking right, and he finds it. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Jaguars.
Tootin on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
2nd and 13. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
A toss play to Tootin. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
The difficult part is not tracking him out there. Almost every corner in the league's got the speed to do that. What separates him from others is the physical. Can he avoid getting tied up in the block? And then can he deliver that blow for a loss?
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Juwan Bentley makes the play. And the Raiders will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Watch twins. Strike. 390%.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. They're going to pass it here. And the set courses are now tough for 3rd down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
319, 26. 630. Yeah, live. Inside.
Out of his end zone, Rodgers. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro. Oh my goodness, they're faking it from their own end zone! And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs. The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here, first and goal. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, you look like you'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field. And now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And the Raiders are able to secure the kick. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
And he drives that truck backward on a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They'll run it with Genty. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And that's a Raiders first down. More than that, Brock, it should seal away the win for them. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And finally, Brock, they can